They lost in the finals in the 2013 during this run, but that's really about it. Titles in 99, 2003, 2005, 2007. Never won two straight. That's why I have them behind the Lakers, but still dominant.
All-time great dynasties is what you're ranking.
All-time great dynasties.
NBA.
I thought you set that up for me as a host.
Yeah, I may have, I may not have. I don't remember.
Great. Anyway, we're moving on pace. Next up, Yates.
Number 4.
Come on, man. The Lakers. I mean, that run, 99, 2010, won 5 titles over an 11-year span, made 2 other finals appearances during that run. Shaq left in 2003. They rebuilt and then won 2 more titles with Kobe and Pau Gasol. That's number 4. Next up.
Number 3.
Run it back again. Showtime. The Lakers again. Magic, Kareem. 10-year span from 1979, 80 to 89. They only didn't have a finals appearance in 2 years in that decade.
Sick.
What? Only missed the finals 2 years in that decade. I mean, that's one of 5 times. That's enough.
Jerry
Next
West,
up.
Pat Riley,
come on,
Magic
man.
Johnson, Kareem, Worthy, Dr. Bust, the greatest of everything.
Do I need to keep explaining it? I don't even need to provide context.
Michael Thompson.
It's the Showtime Lakers, man.
Yeah, come on,
Lakers, man. 2 dynasties in that span. Okay, fine. That's next up. Next up.
Number 2. Number 2. Number 2.
That's for you, Jeff.
You guys saying that because I had an accident the other day?
Number 2.
I was a little bit late. It happens.
You had an accident?
Well,
Another one.
in the bath. Anyway.
You like to keep those things on purpose, I think. Try to keep it on purpose.
Anyway, Celtics, man. Come on, Bill Russell. I mean, 11 titles in a 13-year span. Now, I say that with the caveat that you had to win 2 playoff rounds, right, in order to win a championship back then from 57 to 65. But still, I mean, the numbers for Bill Russell and company.
There are only 2 teams in the league also. He just kept playing each other all year.
Over and over.
It doesn't really matter. When you win 11, you win 11.
Yeah,
Max, what was that stat again about Bill Russell?
Bill Russell played 21 deciding games in his career as an amateur and pro. He went 21-0. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
And we all know who's next.
Number 1.
Chicago Bulls, man. I mean, 2 three-peats. I mean, 6 finals appearances, 6-0 in the finals. Michael Jordan, living legend, GOAT conversation, GOAT for a lot of people. I mean, those teams, man, the fact that he could take a layoff and then come back and get another three-peat after taking time off to play baseball.
I got bad news. If he never would have taken time off and they wouldn't have broken it up, it would have been 9 in a row. Yeah.
So I noticed, this is a good list and everything like that.
I got Golden State number 6.
No, but I've noticed the Larry Bird, Celtics and stuff, they're not on here.
Oh.
Yeah, but you know what? Because of Bird's back.
I'm just asking.
Because of Bird's back, it got cut a little short.
Cut, man.
They got 3 championships.
But is that not? They got 3, and they appeared at another.
Yeah, 2. I think there were 3 and 2 in the finals. Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah,
that's not. I'm just asking if it qualifies.
So I mean, yeah, I think they qualify. I think between like the Celtics and Golden State, I have them right on the outside looking in,
somewhere hanging out.
Kind of like how you say like. That's tier 1.
Yeah.
Like tier 2, right there at the top of tier 2, you have the Celtics and Golden State that are looking to kind of crack it. Well,
Bird and that Celtics dynasty to me, like I really value peak performance, which is why I like Jordan over LeBron. Although we could debate, LeBron's peak, but Bird's peak and the Celtics' peak was ridiculous. But the longevity because of his back one.
I don't think they ever, if I can remember correctly,
back to back. No, it was 81, 84, 86.
Yeah, so they never went. I'm just trying to, I'm not going to let Jay just walk clean.
Yeah, right.
What do you think this is? I mean, I want to know.
First take.
Yeah, what do you think this second take?
But Celtics Lakers, that's like Ali Frazier, man. They're going to go back and forth, man. It's crazy. Although the Lakers did go back to back.
Yeah, we went back to back twice, right?
79, 80. So there was no back to back there. There was 1 back to back. I want to say for the Lakers. No, in the Magic era, I think there was 1 back to back. I think
I'm just saying, if Golden State wins another one, man, they don't crack that. They don't crack that top 5.
Yeah, man. It's a team game. Like,
if they get back to the finals, that would be they have made the finals 7 out of the last 9 years, and then they would have won 2 back-to-backs if they win it next year.
In a way, the stuff that I hold against Steph or held against Steph until what he just did.
You said hold.
Well, no, until it's pretty fresh. I mean, he just did it a couple hours ago.
Hold that, Max.
So yeah, right. Hold that, like Clay said. But in a way, that highlights the Warriors dynasty because all these other dynasties, you had players on there. You're like, that dude is the best player in basketball, except for maybe the Spurs. where dunking was among the 2 or 3. But, Magic or Kareem, take your pick. Shaq, Kobe, take your pick. MJ, right? Like LeBron, they always have that guy. The fact that the Warriors have been able to do this the way they've done it for so long is bananas.
Let me ask you, hold on, Key. Let me ask Max a question real quick. I'm curious about this one.
Yeah. Let's see if you can pin me down.
You ready? So Steph Curry,
yes,
unanimous MVP, won the Western Conference Finals MVP, won the NBA championship this year, NBA Finals MVP. He the best player in basketball?
That's a great question. And remember, I want to go back and remind you. I said if he wins Finals MVP this year, your perception will change, and he will enter that conversation, which he's never truly been in since LeBron got him in 16. Do you guys? I agree. I think you can ask that question now, but you couldn't before.
No, hold on, Key. Don't let him off the hook.
No, I'm not.
You can't flip my question with another question and set it up. Answer the damn question.
Is he the best player in basketball? Whew. I would say at this moment. I really have to think about it. I would say at this moment, whoa. I think yes.
Yeah, he's the best player in basketball.
I think yes.
Yeah, he's the best player in basketball, man. If you're not the best player in basketball, what Jay just rattled off, you don't do. Like it just. And at the beginning of the season, for the first 2.5 months of the season, he was the best player in basketball. He was potentially getting ready to be the MVP, run away with it. We were counting the 3-point numbers, doing all that. Then he got hurt. What happens in these situations, especially in football, right? In basketball, so many games. In football, there's a handful of games. So we lose to Philadelphia regular season. And they like, we got this handled. We gonna take care of them. They had the mindset to send their equipment. So they pack up everything, advanced equipment, already started to head to San Diego where the Super Bowl was being held. We got to play the game on Sunday. They already done packed up everything. They had to turn around in New Mexico.
Wait, was that the year? Because I was at the vet. It was like the second to last game ever at the vet when they beat. It was the last game. We shut it down. Second to last is when they beat Vic, right? Because I was at that game freezing.
What year was that?
They played to get to?
I think so. I think they beat. I
don't remember
Atlanta.
What year was that, Key?
Man, don't ask me. I don't even remember.
03, 02, 03.
I don't even remember. I don't even remember. So, but it was fun though, watching the people cry.
I'm gonna tell you, don't judge me though. Like something about like seeing like little kids cry too. Like for me, King Petty, like
everybody. I don't care.
The kids like,
I always stuck in my head when
I know that's mean, but
when they asked Larry Bird once what was the best part about beating the Lakers, and he said knowing that Magic was suffering in the other locker room. I'm hold up, wait, dog. That's the best part? The best part out of everything is your rival's pain.
Yeah.
Oh, well, wait a second, though, Max. We talk about the king of all pettiness, Michael Jordan, your guy.
Yeah.
What was that story you told me about? Oh, he wants his opponent to be at their best, so he knows that
this is something Stephen A. actually told me. He was like, he would do things to provoke and antagonize his opponents the night before a deciding finals game or a series. And I would say, of course, that's like what Muhammad Ali or Kobe or any master psychologist would do. They would try to get you off your game, get you angry. Stephen A. said, no. Jordan's intention was this. He wanted you to be motivated to be at your very best so that when he beat you,
take your soul, man. Take your soul.
You knew that he beat the best version of you.
Savage.
That's next level competitive. Anyway, Steph has got that little petty thing.
Yeah.
I love it. Is he top 10? Is he top 10 all time? That's something we got to get into. You know, another petty player, I guess all the greats, right?
Takes one to know one.
Because Klay Thompson's the first ballot Hall of Famer eventually, and he's petty too. Listen to this.
There was this one player on the Grizzlies who tweeted strength in numbers after they beat us in the regular season, and it pissed me off so much. I can't wait to retweet that thing. Freaking bum. I had to watch that. I'm just like, this freaking clown. Okay. Sorry. That memory just popped up. You're going to mock us? Like, you ain't ever been there before, bro. We've been there. We know what it takes. So to be here again, hold that.
Jaren Jackson, where are you? Hello, calling Jaren Jackson to the aisle 3, Jaren Jackson, Memphis Grizzlies. By the way, get your popcorn next year.
Yeah, because Ja wasn't there. Ja was hurt.
My goodness, I am there for all of that between the Memphis Grizzlies and Golden State.
And you got to experience that to take the next step if you're Memphis.
But so I'm gonna say something too. Like
He called him a bum.
He called him a bum and a clown.
Yeah.
That's
like
personal.
Jaren Jackson could play too.
Yeah, Jaren Jackson, all right, but like
he's good.
I mean, Jaren Jackson was popping off at the mouth for somebody that's not been there before. But like, I'm all
He's
for
not
that.
Klay Thompson.
I'm all for that. Like, and Ja, they bring that same kind of energy. Golden State's probably a favorite to win it again next year. You would probably say that. I don't know what the odds are. I don't know if they came out, but
yeah, I was gonna say did that come out already?
I mean,
they usually release it like right after a game, right?
I mean, they're talking about extending Wiggins on his contract. He has 1 year left on his deal.
I want to see what the Bucks do, the Sixers do, the Nets do in the offseason. You got to see like
I'm
what
so
the powerhouses do.
I'm tired of talking about them.
Yeah,
they're talking about
Easy,
re-signing James Harden.
You said what? Yeah, he's
re-signing
Take it
James
easy. We
Harden.
ain't talk about the city in a couple weeks, man.
No,
A couple of weeks.
I'm just trying to talk about.
I
the
also
Sixers,
have to
though.
turn my gaze now. Apparently, according there's a mandate on this show. Jay and Key say I now have to focus on Kevin Durant.
Well, you are the
Well, no,
master
I don't
motivator.
care who you focus on. That's your job. I just know you. Now that your taste buds are satisfied with Steph Curry,
Who's next?
You now got to target
Find the next
somebody
target.
else. I'm sure.
Great player who
I'm sure.
somehow the man in the arena. Yeah,
somebody that you just have a real. I was gonna say something.
Yeah.
Hey, but be careful with that one across East River though, because unlike Tom Brady or Stephen Curry,
He gonna fire back.
He gonna bite back.
But by the way,
hard.
see, you guys, honestly, you take it the wrong way. The question is,
But do
you've
we?
now reached a certain level of greatness. There's another level. There's always can you get that? And that's the whole drama.
So wait, Max.
if it was easy, everyone would do it. Of course, it's very
wait,
difficult to do.
So now Boston,
Yeah.
people are talking about as a perennial powerhouse in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
Who played for Boston? Kyrie Irving.
Yep.
Now you're talking about Kevin Durant, who played for Golden State. They win a championship. People are saying they're the favorite next year. Stephen A. saying they could probably win it the next 2 out of 3 years. Who's across the East River? I mean, KD and Kyrie on the same team. That's a lot of pressure on those two shoulders.
Yeah, it is, and it's an easy for me. It's an easy. If I was Max and I was, looking to stir the pot up, it's easy for me to look at Kevin Durant. The reason it would be easy is because Steph Curry did it without Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant didn't do it without Steph Curry. It's almost like the
Shaq and Kobe.
Shaq and Kobe.
But be careful now. Be careful now,
Why?
because you're also fueling his Bill Belichick argument that Bill can't do it without Tom.
Yeah, I don't.
Guys, you all know.
don't
Here's
fuel
the
that.
thing.
Be careful.
Here's
Be
what
careful
you.
what you do.
Here's
I
what you will
understand that.
find. I'm not writing it. I'm reading the script. The athletes write the script. Kobe did have to show that he could do it without Shaq, and he did it. That's why he's Kobe Bryant. If he wouldn't have done it, he wouldn't quite be the Kobe we think of now. That he did something that was very, very difficult.
No, in the difference between Belichick and Brady situation, Belichick don't give a damn about what Max is talking about. See,
he's just thinking about the next opponent.
He's not going to. Yeah, he's moving on to the next
he's just
opponent.
focused on Carolina.
Yeah,
they got to play
do,
Carolina, whatever.
He's not going to do what Curry's